Kaunda grown. We call it Caribbean in Acholi. I'm going to speak English because I want this message to go wide to those who want to eat our Caribbean. Kaunda grown. I told you I'll be telling you my stories, but I want to give you my story of Kaunda grounds. Why no one, no Balalu, no Museveni, no Salim Saleh must take what belongs to Acholi. You have taken our cows, no reparation after brilliant genocide. Now you want to take our only Kaunda grounds. I remember it is a place where we had Pope Paul, who was in the Kaunda grounds. Big function in 1993. It was full, and you want to remove it. Let me give you the story when Museveni was about to come. My grandmother, I told you that my father was a Luo. I was 2 months old in the womb of my mother when they divorced, and my stepdad Lino Ukuya was the friend of President Museveni. Together, they started pronouncing. Unfortunately, all actually who started pronouncing now NRA died mysteriously. Who killed them, heaven knows, but hell doubts. But we guess who. The enemies of Acholi. When Museveni came in 86, he said, I'll put you in the bottle like senene and eat yourselves like grasshoppers. We saw the brilliant genocide. We saw rape, gang rapes. 2 of my aunties were raped and they died of AIDS. Which home in Acholi has no victim of AIDS? We had Tagun, men who sodomized your own father, not my father. Men were sodomized, women were raped, girls were raped. Terrible. It's the reason for the war, a reason why Acholi could not give Museveni votes. We have been in opposition because of that. Google, brilliant genocide, you'll get to know. Let me get back to Caribbean story. It is historical. From the onset, I talked of Pope Paul coming there. All political rallies were held in Kaunda grounds. During war, when I was drinking in the main town, a sadist poured water on children sleeping in thousands around. Excuse me, I'm learning to speak. You know, children used to run away from LRA abduction. More than 30,000 children were abducted, made sex slaves or child soldiers. Personally, when that man poured water on children, the next day I went to Ochor, Walter. He was chairman LC5 Gulu in 2003. Then he gave me land in Kaunda grounds where we built Teokono, later Rufo, North Arc, etc. came in. Night commuters, we call it Baghdad. Thousands of children were kept and we avoided LRA abducting them. Because government would keep quiet, all these children were abducted from the so-called protected camps, where LRA camps pick them and go with them. So I built night commuter shelter and other shelters built by North Act etc. in Kaunda grounds. Now I want to give it out. Want the children not to have a memorial site to remember? Come on. Why are you too greedy to sell what belongs to actually don't sell Kaunda ground? I saw Bob Wine being denied going there. That was abuse to actually people, because that is actually, again, you know, whenever I talk, you may think I'm crying. You see tears coming, and you may think they're right things. They're not tears. Then, in the 80s, it was called Kaunda ground. Why? It was before called Caribbean. Why is it called Kaunda grounds? Kenneth Kaunda, president of Zambia, came to Uganda in 1980 to Kaunda grounds. Dr. Bore and UPC's Uganda named it Kaunda grounds. So Saleh and Museveni and people who are greedy in Gulu, you want to give out the name given to a great man, Kaunda? Come on, don't be too greedy. You are like fish. You have taken whole wetlands. Everything, even cows, everything actually are so poor. We eat 47% of Uganda's poverty. Terrible. But watch this video. In the 80s, I remember my grandmother, because my mother dumped me with my grandmother, who got my stepdad later, my mother left me with my stepmother, who used to carry me behind her. She would cry for my grandfather, Matano, who died in Tanzania, fighting against dictatorship. Then what happened? She would sing without women. Bolokwe kenyutama lokoteka Kenya. Bolokwe kenyutama lokoteka Kenya. That is the song they used to sing. I used to hear Bolokwe for Otema, voting for Otema. Otema was the PM, Prime Minister then. Now you want to sell Caribbean with all those histories? Come on, shame on you. Thank you so much. My story will continue next time. I'll tell you more stories of hide and seek It's getting hot. It's getting really. Let me open the door here. It's getting a little hot. You know, it's summer. So basically, I thank you and I thank God for healing me. I'm in America. East or West home is best, but we have greedy people, witches, who have controlled Uganda through Bajosi. But our God is supreme. Soon we'll have a new Uganda, Museveni, Bajosi free and corruption free. We are not fish to live like frogs in water and wetland. Thank you. My video is about Kaunda. Don't tamper.